My name is Foxeel and welcome to Frostpunk, a colony survival management simulator game where we are surviving in a blizzard, or kind of like an endless snow. So we're going to be doing a new home today, and it's kind of like you're leaving. You have a group of civilians, people, and you are the leader of this colony, and you have just left London, and we're trying to survive in the wilderness. So this story will explain it. Unrelated people who are gravely ill and... Okay, so the goal of this, I'm going to try and save as many people as I can.
Cold world.
We're going to try and have...
No horizon in sight.
We'll try and get to like a population of about 200, or try and maintain 200.
Rulers of old.
Get over 200, that'd be great.
Stripped with pride
do
and
that,
glory.
Yeah, we'll see. So we're going to try and live
It feels
as
as yesterday.
ethically. We're going to try,
turning the wheels
the goal is
of
going to be to
progress.
save every single person we find. But with
Until
that,
the frost
yeah,
stopped it all.
let's stop talking. Enjoy this
Suddenly,
beautiful cinematic.
without a warning.
So like, this game reminds me of the
When tides
Snowpiercer.
had changed,
So I don't know if anyone's seen that
they
movie
changed
with...
for all of us.
what is it?
No matter wealth or
Who plays
class,
Captain America? Chris.
we lost our world to snow.
Oh man.
And with
What is his
it,
name? Anyway, that movie
last
where like the world is
traces.
kind of stuck and like the climate has drastically changed and everyone is just surviving on their own. It's like a big shitstorm, except in that movie you play as the in the movie where there's like the colony or the train leader at the start, who's at the very front of the train, but it's like at the end of the
we
movie.
bid
That's your
farewell
role.
to plenty.
You are the colony leader,
And for those who
and it's your role
remained,
to make sure people
came the
survive.
time to adapt.
And you get to do that however you want. So there's technology.
We decided to leave our homes
Laws you get to
and head
enact.
north.
And you have to try and balance the hope and the
We
discontent,
roamed for weeks,
and try and get people to
maybe
believe in you
months.
and not to kind of screw them over
leaving
too bad.
behind all
Like,
the things we once
the
believed had
the
made
little
us.
bodies, they're throwing dead bodies away. I hope they're dead bodies.
It
I'm not
was
sure.
hope
But
that pushed us forward,
we'll see, you know,
slowly,
step by step.
step by step. We knew the cost of our journey, and we paid the price 100 times. Finally, the time has come to build the last city on Earth.
A new home. We fled from London and crossed the sea to reach the frozen north. On our way, our convoy was hit by a blizzard and scattered. A handful of us managed to reach the site of this generator, only to find it frozen solid and abandoned. Why is no one here? Did any of our people survive the blizzard? Are there any others out there? Whatever we do, we should expect the worst, now that the world as we know it has crumbled. We have to survive. We will survive and thrive, my friends. I was going to say Narnia, but we can't call this Narnia. Alright. So, fight the cold. We need to get a generator working. It provides heat and power to the buildings. Without it, we'll freeze to death. Stockpile some coal and start the generator. So you can only work between 8 AM and 6 PM unless you put in laws to change that. So let's go into our laws, adaption. So straight away, I want to make child shelters. There's going to be no kids. I'm not going to have kids running around. So let's get 2 people on coal. Let's get 2 groups on wood. Oh no. Let's get... and a few people on steel. We'll need steel to do upgrades, but for now we'll just kind of get as much coal as we can. Build this child shelter. So the work only happens between 8 AM and 6 PM, unless you change the laws. And the other thing is that buildings can happen between like any time. So I don't really want to make any buildings yet. I want to do the whole round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's build one more. And let's throw the child shelter. Cool. Now that we have all that ready, let's start to make our resource. Our gathering post. Put a gathering post here. And can we make another gathering post? No, we can't. That's fine. So I'll provide shelter for everyone. Fear not, people. Your homes will be built as soon as you build them. What is this? Turn the generator on. Good idea. Word of wisdom. A word of advice. The wisdom of the crowd. Captain. When facing demands, remember this. People usually look for the quickest solution, not the best one. You don't have to agree to everything they ask for. If you fix the problem your way, it's fine. Thank you, good sir. I don't have enough wood to build that road. Our food. The generator hums with a reassuring warmth, but we shouldn't take it for granted. If the generator goes down, the city dies. Be mindful of coal reserves. Now, food. There'll be no city if we starve to death. Secure a way to provide raw food, and build a cookhouse to prepare meals. Yes, sir. The heating is off. Wait, what? Didn't I turn on? Didn't I just turn it on? I think that was a notification from a bit earlier. The children cared for. The child shelter is ready and the children are safe inside. People can work without worrying that something will happen to their kids. Hope rises. Everyone feels relieved with a roof, even a floppy one over their head. Hope rises. Okay, get these workers out. Get them in there. Get them out. Get them getting this wood as quickly as possible. Let's make another law. So let's get the children to help with engineers. So the children can help in the hospitals or help with the engineers. Pretty much always get them to help engineers. We need more wood, friends. Open the Book of Laws, critical shortage, a word of advice. We'll do this, we'll do emergency shift next. So the temperature is going to drop by 2 in the next 2 days. So we're going to need... What are we doing? Hello, time? Oh, whoops. So where's these cookhouses? This cookhouse going as soon as we can. Cookhouse over here. The cookhouse over here. Put it over there. It was the right thing to do. A note of thanks. We just wanted to thank you. Back in London, it was only the wealthy that didn't have to send their kids to work. In this new world you're creating, we can see things will be different. No worries, ma'am. Here to do my part. Everyone is working. Everyone is working. Cool, cool, cool. Get everyone out into here. Oh, isn't that road finished? That road's finished. Get people in there. People in there. People in there. Now we need to build raw food. So build a hunter's hut or a hothouse. Hunter's hut is when you send hunters out at night to go forage for food. The cool thing about the hunter's hut is you do not need to worry about what's it called? Heating. So I always kind of put the hunter's hut somewhere far away. That isn't going to be in the way of anything else, but still within range of something. So put 1, 2, put one here. And then I just need the wood to connect it. There we go. So trudge through that sand, my friends. By the time it's morning, the hunter's hut should be finished. Everyone back to work. Hunter's hut finished. People from our convoy. With basic resources secured for now, we can try and rescue the people we left behind. Build a beacon from the Frostland. Build a beacon, scout Frostland, and save as many survivors from the expedition as possible. We need a workshop to design plans for more advanced buildings. Now we start to look at our tech. So let's get this workshop underway. beacon after the workshop. We need another gathering post soon, so gathering post here. How much steel do we have? Gathering post here for steel and wood, and another gathering post here for steel and wood. Don't have enough wood for that. That's fine. Should be wood crates depleted. Get rid of this. Build some wood there. Build that road there. Oh wait, engineers. Oh, did I just waste the whole day of? No, I'm an idiot. No, 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 no. Okay. Nope. Still need another hour. All right. Emergency shift. Preposterous that they're trying to work people to death. So facility, we're constantly working for the next 24 hours. I'm sorry, my friends, I truly am, but we need wood, and we need it very, very badly. And you need to work for the next 24 hours as well. I need beacon. One of our people has died.
Time to get to work.
We need food. No, we need to build this beacon ASAP. Beacon doesn't need heating, so we're going to put you somewhere a little bit far away. We'll go down here. $20 wood. Okay. Wow, use our research. Falls together. Death of overwork. And the emergency shift for today. First death, looking at a couple of laws. We will need a cemetery. And we can't have another law until... I'm sorry for the overworking, friends, but I should have done that overworking much sooner. It was an engineer that died. Introduce a new law. Let's get the cemetery.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
Beacon's gonna go down here. Let's put the cemetery somewhere. Ooh. We don't have any people. We have a lot of sick people and no medical hospital. Medical facility. That's an issue. And you can't use a medical facility because it's too cold. That's an issue as well. We can use engineers. We can't because we don't have enough steel. I mean wood. I should have just hoarded everyone on wood. No, I can't build anything because I'm gonna get this beacon. 20. Oh, time to rest. All finished. Get wood from you. Aha, of people has died. Beacon built. I potentially should have rushed the sawmill to get wood before rushing the beacon. Okay, we need people, but to get people we need 40 wood. Provide a place for the dead. 2 days. We are very low on wood. Where do we have that yet? What is this? Ready for a win. People cheer as the giant observation balloon soars above the city. This is a real feat. Everyone feels proud of the work they have done to make it happen. Volunteers have lined up, eager to go looking for our lost people in the Frostland. The woman who came forward earlier is among them. We need a win. We shall get this win. Rest assuredly. Damn. Food rations are starting to go away. We need this food now.
Work time. Get moving.
Hello? Resource shortages. Our needs are great and growing by the hour. To address this, we can enact a law. Extended work shifts. Yeah, it was exactly what I was thinking, my friend.
Hear me, hear me. New law in the city.
Extended work shift there. Extended shift here. More people there. Where are my engineers? Too cold. Wood ASAP. Find a place for the dead. How long do I have for the dead? 2 days. Sawmill researched. Wood. Frostbite, one of our people has become ill. Yeah, we have a lot of things happening. .6 wood. 13.2. We need to get you out ASAP. We need more wood. We're just gonna save on wood. Don't worry about tech. Need more people.
Gather your tools. The shift is ending.
We have our 40 wood. Aha! Almost finished. We still haven't got a cemetery yet, so we're gonna get a cemetery right now.
Listen, everyone. New law.
Cemetery,
is
10
signed.
wood. So we can put you over here. Don't have enough wood to build a wall though. back our survivors. No, 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 no. I meant to. Oh, I meant to click on escort. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Damn. 26 wood. Let's get this tier 2. What do I need tier 2 for? Steel works. I have a lot of steel so far. I need more people. I need hunting tactics. Hello? You guys almost finished? Yeah, you almost finished. What is this? You are finished. Tier 1. Now that you're finished, I need more resources over here, this gathering post. You're almost finished.
Finish your labors, people. The work day is up.
And I need another sawmill over here. Take the resources. Bring those back. And we have got our people back. Cemetery established. The cemetery has been. Oh, wait, no prizes. Excuse me. You're ruining my cinematic. People from our convoys, reunions. It's heartwarming to see families reunited after so many hardships, but shouldn't there be other settlements nearby? The first expedition left London long ago. They ought to be well established by now. They'll surely help us find our footing. We'll look for the others. Ayaha. What is this? A child's plea, cemetery. Captain, we found a boy frozen to the bone in the cemetery next to a fresh grave. He must have been there for hours. He wants to call an emergency meeting. He says that if you agree, his mother will wake up to attend it. Her death was my fault, my friend. I won't allow another one. Temperature's gonna drop again. We need to prepare for that. Hello, search for others. Our people found a trail leading into the wilderness. We should follow it. We must try and find other people and ask them for help to secure our chance at survival. Okay, get you guys going. Deconstruct you two. Let's get some more wood. We're gonna need more survivors soon. More scouts, I should say. Time. So after we get tier 2, we're going to want to do what exactly? We're gonna need wood. Oh no, the gonna need range. Because this heating is coming up. We're gonna need to keep these warm. We have a few homeless people, so we definitely need range. We have no wood. It's unacceptable. Deconstruct these two, please, friends. Get some hunters going out of here. Let's get rid of these roads. Thank you. Let's fill that up. Oh, do you have a hospital? Oh my gosh, what am I doing? What am I doing? Scouts have returned to the city safely. We have wood, steam coal, and food. Steel bridge. Friends. Let's go straight for the steel bridge. We have a lot of coal. We have a lot of wood. We have too much wood. Why do we have too much wood? Should we do this? 75 and 25. I feel like with our massive abundance of wood, we might as well just do that. Yeah, let's do it. We have a lot of everything. Engineers. Need more houses. Let's put the house. House is over here. Let's empty you. We're gonna start needing more food soon. How do we have so much coal? What is this? Treat the gravely ill. One of our people is gravely ill. If you sign radical treatment law, the gravely ill will be treated in the medical posts, but may undergo risky amputations as well. Alternatively, you might sign the sustain life law to keep them alive until we build an infirmary. I shall do such a thing. So we can amputate them. 30% of amputees will be left, or ill-treated will be left as amputees. If I'm trying to save absolutely everyone, I have to do sustain life. And then after sustain life, I'm going to try and go for it down there.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
This is only half measure. We need an infirmary. I suppose that's better than letting them die. So now we've solved the housing. We have a lot of wood and coal. Food is our next priority. So food. You don't need to worry about heating, so let's build you all the way up there. We only have 3 people building. We need more civilians, my friends. We need to find another settlement. Alright, what time is it? 6 o'clock. Are you still working extended hours? Yes, you are. Good. Are you working extended hours? No, you need to. You can't work extended. Wait, I have 3 hospitals? Oops, I didn't realize you were there. Drafting machine researched. Oh, that's it too. How long until this heating things? Well, we got 1 day. So let's get the range and the generators going now. So we can get the efficiency as well. Gathering post insulation, no. We have an overabundance of wood, so we can use this to get. We also have 2 steam cores. So let's use hunting tactics, so we need 5 less people. We have more people to deploy elsewhere. Food isn't really the priority yet. Steel is fine for now. We need wood. So would it be a wardrobe? Because with the wardrobe and this, we can kind of get our coal going. Then food, we should be fine with food by just going down hunting tactics. But we need these generators for when this heat drops. So we need the range first. Don't have to worry about the power, because it's going to be, what, 50 degrees? Yeah, so we'll do that. We have the range, we won't use the power yet. We have 2 days. Alright, cool. Generator range first, power next, efficiency after that. But we're not going to use the range. Extra people, 10. Actually. Let's not get range, let's get, this. Oh, this food. Food? Eating. Food, there we go, hunting tactics. So, I need to save 15 people. So then I should be able to use 30 people to fill up all these. 40, yeah. Another law. What laws do we need? We have funerals. We have the extended shifts. Sustained life. Care house. The gravely ill will be cared for at low cost in special homes. After care house is prosthetics.
Hear me. New law in the city.
This little gap. Yes. Put home there. Times it. Let's put the care house over here. Range is going. The hunting tactics are going. Cool. So we should be prepared. We have so much coal. Good. Hello, friend. Automaton. Bridge to Winterhome, a functional automaton. We stopped at the edge of a deep, wide ravine, marveling at the steel bridge spanning it. Even more so at the huge automaton sweeping snow from the roadway. It would be possible to send the machine back to our city, or disassemble it. We shall keep the automaton. 90 steel and 2 steam cores. Actually, let's disassemble it. Dismantle it, sorry. Let's use the steam cores to get one. Yeah, let's dismantle it. Automaton taken apart. We turned the automaton off and disassembled it, extracting a decent amount of resources from it. As we were finishing, the first wisps of snow starting to settle on the now empty bridge. Okay, I want you to go here. And then from a large convoy, I'm expecting to find some people, potentially, and bring them back. Hello, I need more workers. The care house promise fulfilled. Oops, extremely high. Deserted bridge. Finding the bridge up to Winterhome proved that we are on the right track, but raised questions. Why was the bridge deserted? Why was the automaton under the care? Why wasn't the automaton under the care of an engineer? There are logical explanations to it all, but people are growing anxious. Hope falls slightly. We'll find out in Winterhome. So with this, we're going to end the episode. Actually, we'll get to day 10. End the episode at day 10. We need more people. We made it so far. We can survive anything. Hunting tactics. So let's pause time. Now that we have a lot more people to spare, we have 10 more people. Talking like there's a lot. Let's get 1 in there, 9 in there. Our next tech, so we need the generator upgrade and the power. As we're preparing for this drop in temperature. Should be just in time. What is this? Scouts have reached the large convoy. Survivors. Escort them back to the city because you guys need to come back anyway.
Work time. Get moving.
How much coal do we have? 200. We have 600 coal. And after that, we can start looking at an alternative source of coal. What is this? Generator research upgraded. Okay, how much coal are we using? So coal pile. We're losing about 40 to 50 coal a day, which is not the greatest, but can survive. 90 wood a day. Steel. We're not really getting any steel. We'll start looking at steel as well. So the next thing to research. Let's go power, not use the power, but then use generator efficiency. How much steel does this need? 50. No, I'll get steel next, before tier 3. We're gonna need coal mining soon. We need coal mining, we're gonna need wardrobe. Also charcoal. Alright. I'm gonna end the episode once we get to the start of day 10.
Workday ends. It's off time.
You're still going steady. Not being used yet, but that's fine. The new convoy is coming back with a lot of people. Do we have enough homes? We do. You can disband and scout the beacon or send them back into the Frostland. Okay, so with that, we have 20 homers. Let's just build these houses before we end this episode. 1, and how have square foot here? That's an awkward space. Because this is not appropriately placed. Any patience in there? 3 patients. No patience. These patients. Okay, so you're gonna get dismantled. I'm gonna build 2 houses over here. You come in. You come in. We need a lot of raw food. Like a lot of raw food. We can have 2 more of these. So let's go 1 and 2. Need another law. Prosthetics. We'll look at prosthetics.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
Comfortable heating. Can I build this house? That should be still warm, right? I will see. Anyways, we're gonna end the episode there. Thanks for joining, and I'll catch you in the next one.